This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody. Let's take a look again, guys, on the gold market. As the action on the gold market has become faster, this commodity also has become just a big source of the different patterns on any taste. So you could trade on the high time frame charts, on the weekly time frame chart, you could trade on the daily, you could trade on the intraday charts. So a lot of possibilities now are coming from the gold market. Also, guys, today I suggest you to read our weekly research, because it puts the foundation, the base for all other lower time frame charts patterns. And in fact, the higher time frame charts has the core of the situation on the gold market. All other time frames, as daily as intraday charts, just fragments from the big picture. But since this video is dedicated to the daily perspective, and we use the daily video update to create the trading plan only for the short-term perspective, 1-2 trading sessions, we will speak about only on short-term picture. So on the daily time frame chart, market has hit from 50% support, it's right here, and bounce up. Our analysis that we have prepared on Friday and the conclusion that we have made about the possible bottom, short-term bottom that market could create here, looks like was correct, and market has shown bounce to the upside. Our target, as you can see, has been hit. We have spoken on Friday about the 13 even area. Market has tested it. So what's next? Here, guys, we have very nice looking thrust down that is suitable for Jordan pattern. And as on the weekly time frame chart, we expect action right to this area, to the monthly pivot resistance one and this fib resistance. So around an area around the 1350. The logically will be to suggest that probably mostly we should be focused on the double repo pattern rather than on the bread butter pattern, because bread butter will not trigger the retracement right there. It probably, all that could do the bread butter is just show some deep retracement and downward continuation, but we expect deeper retracement on the weekly time frame chart, and only one Dynapoli pattern could trigger it by this setup, is the double repo. So in fact we have the half of this pattern in place already. So we have the thrust down close above the 3x3 moving average, that is the moving average. Next step that we would like to see is the close below this line, and finally the close above again. That will be the second penetration of the 3x3. That's why this pattern calls us the double repo or double repenetration. And the point is that the second penetration of the 3x3 is the confirmation candle that triggers the upward action. That is what we will be watching for in the nearest week on the daily time frame chart. Also, guys, I do not have the MACD predictor here, but if you will draw it, you'll see that currently price stands very close to trend holds bearish here, but price stands very close to the line of the MACD predictor. In this case, if we will get the bearish stop grabber here, right at this top, and a bit later you will see why I suggest that we could get this grabber. In this case, we should be ready for the taking out of these lows and creating the lower lows here with the double repo pattern. If we will get the bearish stop grabber, so that will be the double repo with the second a bit lower low than the first one. Okay, so that's the pattern that we'll be watching for on the daily time frame chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we see some details. So first of all, market has this A, B, C bottom pattern, acceleration right above of this previous swing highs. Okay, but market hasn't quite reached the 1618 extension. And I can't exclude that before any retracement down will start, market will try to reach the 1618 extension around 1308 area. Okay, that's why, guys, I am speaking about the bearish grabber on the daily, because particularly this action to the 1308 could be the move that will touch the line of the MACD predictor on the daily time frame chart. Also, guys, on the 4-hour time frame chart, we finally have got the reversal swing. So this, you can see, move up is the first swing that has the greater high and creates the higher high compared to all previous tendencies. So take a look at the contracted chart. You'll see lower lows, lower highs. Okay, but this one is a higher high, and that is that's why it's called as a reversal swing. And particularly by this action, market has taken these highs. Okay, so upward swing is greater than the previous swing down. But general rule suggests that after the reversal swing, market usually has the tendency to show the deep retracement. That stands absolutely in a row with the expectation of the double repo pattern, especially if we will get the MACD stop grabber. Okay, because to get the close below the 3x3, we need to see the deep retracement, or even the taking out of these lows, the creating of the slightly lower low. Okay, and that's absolutely a perfect corresponds to appearing of the reversal swing and the suggested deep retracement. With the word deep, we understand the action to the 1290 or the 618 support, or even to the weekly pivot support 1. That will be normal in the current situation. That is what we will expect in the nearest future. So that's been said, first we expect to get the double ripple buy on the daily time frame chart, and the second part of this pattern probably will be formed by the deep retracement after a hitting of the 1308 target. After that, market should, so hitting of this level first, retracement down second. We probably should be ready to get retracement right to this area, 1285, 1288 at minimum, or even taking out of these lows if we will get the bearish stop grabber on the daily time frame chart. Speaking about this most recent possible action to the upside, here how we could get it. On the hourly time frame chart, you'll see that market, for example, could form here some kind of the butterfly. You could see that the target of this butterfly stands precisely at 127 extension. 127 extension of the butterfly stands precisely at 1618 target of this ABCD pattern. Also, guys, I hope that you do not haven't tried much from the double repos, and take a look that here we could get another double repo that could trigger downward action on the 4-hour time frame chart, because thrust is nice. First retracement close below the 3x3 has happened. Now if market will start move up, we get close above, creating the new high, and if we will get the close below, that will be the 3x3 moving average. That will be the double ripple sell pattern. That also could trigger move down. So you can see, as I said in the beginning of the video, gold market currently has a lot of different patterns for any taste of the trader. So you can see, for example, here scalp trader could trade butterflies, could trade this potential double repo pattern on the hourly time frame chart. Okay, on the daily you could trade double repo buy pattern with the move right here. That also will be the weekly bread and butter buy. So a lot of different setups. Probably we will not be borrowing during the next week on the gold market. So let's see what will happen. Let's hope that our analysis will be successful and we will get nice possibilities for trading on the coming week.